Moon Gorgeous Meditation! Hello everyone, it's Wiru. Welcome back to my room because we are going to be continuing the great unboxing of my Sailor Moon Replicas collection today. And today's item is the rarest and most expensive item in my Replica hunt so far, which is the OG Kaleido Moonscope. So that's the attacking weapon from the fourth season. I made the mistake of not buying this upon release. It was only released in Japan, if I remember correctly, and I did not buy it upon release. So I bought it much later, like recently, hunted it down for brand new, and copped the inflation price for it. So yeah, I'm very excited about this one. This is one of my favorite items out of all of the items. So without further ado, let's unpack the yay. Very shiny box. Kaleido Moonscope Replica. Looks very nice from the side as well. This side as well. And on the back is all these shiny product pictures. Yay. Let's do it. You guys ready to see the shiny? You guys can see first. I will look at it through the camera. Wait. Here we go. Yay. Looks like a lightsaber. Yay. So we're gonna set this guy off to the side. We get a manual because these things have a lot more functions compared to the original 90s toys that were made for kids. These guys have like several modes and lights that it needs a manual to operate. So having a look, first impression, very shiny. And I think this was created before the plastic seal era. So we have a couple of pieces of paper on the more vulnerable shiny bits. Woo! And immediately we can take... Ooh, that is a satisfying grip. Like, I could grab this and like whack someone with it and it would feel great in my hand. Yes. Okay. We also have included in here a little display stand, and we're gonna put that together first. The stand is really cool. This one's very idiot proof. You just have to put this guy on this guy. I think as soon as I said it was idiot proof, I tried to put it on the wrong way. Okay, it's not so idiot proof after all. Ta-da! Now we've got a stand. And on the side, we get a wonky little Pegasus. It's kind of nice, but it's kind of like a derpy Pegasus looking thing. But anyway, derpy Pegasus stand is complete. Now we can click this guy onto the stand. Yay! So that is a very nice display for sure. And because it stands up so tall, our camera is not tall enough to reach the tip. So just the tip is missing. Alrighty, next we are going to have our moment of truth and actually play with the sounds. So here's the manual. It is a manual. There's the assembly instructions, which we kind of navigated already, and some flavor text as well. Okay, so according to the manual here, we have 4 sounds. 4 modes, each play an attack sequence, I think. This was only released in Japan, so this manual is in Japanese only, but luckily your local friendly Wiru is fluent in Japanese. So we get Moon Gorgeous Meditation, which requires a button insert combination, which is really, really hilarious. And we're going to go through each of them. This guy will play four lights and sounds combination. The back pops off here. It's very well hidden, like you can't really see a seam, right? But the back pops open like that, and there's the battery compartment. And we just need to, screwdriver it, go like this, and it requires 3 of these little button batteries. Luckily, I have a stock of them. 1, 2, 3, down, yay! Alright, so batteries inserted, and we can turn the guy on. Woo! Yes! And we are going to turn it to the loudest option. These Proplicas have volume control, which is pretty cool. Back when I was a kid, they just play at 1 volume, which is ear-blindingly loud. But these guys have several levels of loudness. And I want the loudest option for tonight. I think it was this button. There we go. That is loud as. First thing I want to show you guys is that the wings do this. It's so cool. Entertainment for hours. But without further ado, we're going to do the first attack combination. This is Moon Gorgeous Meditation. Oh, holy shit. I expected it to be good, but this is the most hype out of all of the attacks so far, I feel. The Moonstick was cool, the Cutie Moon Rod was cool, Spiral Moon Heart Attack was really, really cool, and I thought that would remain my favorite, but this one, I feel is even more hype than Moon Spiral Heart Attack. Partially because of how loud and clear the sounds and the voices are. So, the rod makes rainbow colors, but it's not very easy to catch when the room is well lit on camera. So I'm going to show you guys the same mode in the dark. I look like a creep right now. There we go. That is so cool. And it's even more obvious in person. On camera, it's kind of like a little bit drowned out by the brightness. But the rainbow colors are very vibrant in person. And I actually really, really, really like it. I did not expect to like this one more than the the Spiral Moon Rod. Because the Spiral Moon Rod really hyped me up for the attack. But this one's just like, anyway, I will turn the lights on now, and we can continue the rest of the modes. Alrighty, the lights are back on. I no longer look that much like a creep. And we are going to switch to mode 2. the mode switch is this little ball at the bottom. You twist the ball around, and the mode changes from mode 1 to mode 2. We just got a little bit of a hentai gasp. Okay, we are in mode 2, which is Moon Gorgeous Meditation in the version where the attack doesn't have a name yet when it first appears. So here we go. Okay, is that over? This was based on when she first gets the power up and she hasn't named the attack yet. We are going to move on straight away to mode 3 now. So we're going to twist the ball again. Hopefully we don't get another hentai gasp. It's usually a different sound for each mode. So let's see what sound we'll get this time. Okay. Nokia mobile beep it is. So I think this time we have the Moon Gorgeous Meditation, but without the Usagi's sound. So it is cosplay mode. So obviously I am going to do the sounds. Here we go. Moon Gorgeous Meditation! There we go. Was I a good Sailor Moon? So the cool thing about these replicas, I think, is that they include the entire attack sequence of the sounds with Sailor Moon's voice, and then they include one with the entire attack sequence without Sailor Moon's voice. So if you want to be, a fan and play with the weapon as it is and, have Sailor Moon do her thing, you can. Or if you like to become the character yourself, you could play it in the karaoke or cosplay mode where you can do the Sailor Moon voice yourself. So I think that's really cool. I want to play with it again. Moon Gorgeous Meditation! Yep, that's enough of that. So that is the cosplay mode. So that was mode 3. We're going to twist the ball one more time. That sounds painful. Twist the ball. We're going to twist the ball one last time to mode 4, final mode. Oh, so we get double Nokia sounds. All right, mode 4 is... okay, so it's that second sound we heard before, but the cosplay mode of that one. So we are going to be Sailor Moon one more time, but this time all I get to do is I don't know the sound. And then here we go. Ha! It's such a headbang moment. Okay, so that was all 4 modes of the Kaleido Moonscope. And here's what it looks like on the stand. It stands very tall. All of the other ones, as you can see, they sit horizontal. But this is the only one, along with the Moon Kaleidoscope from the Eternal movies. They are the only ones that stand upright. So we can now do a quick comparison of the 2 Moon Kaleidoscopes. So here's the white girl and the red girl. The designs are a little bit different detail-wise, and the white one's obviously white, and the red one's obviously red and gold, as you can see. So variety of sounds-wise, the Eternal white version has a lot more sounds. So it had 10 sounds, as well as a Chibi Moon version, because in the movies, Chibi Moon and Sailor Moon share the same weapon. They have 2 of them. So there's a Super Sailor Moon version, and then there's a Super Chibi Moon version. And there are 6 Super Sailor Moon sounds and 4 Chibi Moon sounds. In terms of the loudness, like this one is much louder. As you guys probably heard when we were playing with it before, it's loud. Like, if you guys could hear it through the mic, it literally attacks my ear when Sailor Moon starts to yell the attack name. I'm just like, ooh, let's turn it down a bit, girl. Which is great, because if you're playing with it at a convention, you want it to be loud, right? And it's got the 5 volume controls as well. So in terms of loudness, and also like the striking colors of the lights, this classic version definitely wins, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's the 2 kaleidoscopes that have come out. The 2, Dead Moon Circus Arc weapons. But today is obviously about this guy. And honestly, I thought it's awesome. It's epic. I did purchase this guy on the inflated after price of almost $1,000. But I feel like I deserved it. And I feel like it was money well spent. If you have the savings, if you have comfortably the savings that you could drop to, hunt down this guy unopened, and, you really want it in your collection, it is definitely worth it, in my opinion. If it ever gets released again in a recolored version or just a re-release, definitely get it. It's shiny, it's loud, it's coordinated, it sounds nostalgic, and it's very epic, and it just tickles all of the fancies. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this guy. This channel is supported by my amazing crafty squad on Patreon, with extra special thanks to everyone supporting on $15 and above. These people are Make Them Awesome, Chad Omiya, Just Believe Cosplay, Senary, Anna Mesa, Natalie Buffard-Frichette, Sylvia A, and Zalexia Talon. I will see you soon in another video. In the meantime, stay crafty.